Oh, I'm gonna bend down. Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to my office. You would have seen my office in my January plan with me video, but today we're going to do an organization of bookshelves video. I know that there are a lot of bookshelf videos, or like, what's it called? Like a walk through the bookshelf video or whatever on a lot of people's channels, but this is my first time owning bookshelves in my apartment, so I'm pretty excited about them. So I really wanted to do this video. So I'm sorry. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Said it there. Anyway, so I got bookshelves. I got the Billy bookcases, which of course we all know, if IKEA paid out money for ads and sponsorships, BookTube would be a huge platform for them and their Billy bookcase, because they're affordable and they come in white and in black, and they come in a couple different sizes, so you can always build on them and grow. So I went ahead and got two, and then I also went ahead and painted the back of mine, which is how I've got purple in the back of my shelves there. And so now I'm going to put my books on there. They're all on the floor right now because I actually got a lot of my books from my mom's house. So they're all on the floor because I got them out of my car. And so now we're going to put them on the shelves so I can get them off the floor and make some more space in this office and try and declutter a bit here during the month of January. So let's get started. So my Harry Potter books have kind of been put through the ringer. Sorry, they're not as pretty as some people's copies. You know, this one's got some paper tears, and you know, they're loved, but so when I was younger, the Tooth Fairy actually didn't bring me like quarters or stuff like that. You know, my Tooth Fairy would sometimes bring me DVDs or books, and so the Tooth Fairy actually brought me Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That's how young I was when the second one came out. Actually brought me Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but I would spend all time reading it. And so my first dog, Justin, he was kind of petty. He was really petty, and so I wouldn't be spending as much time with him. So you know what he did when I wasn't looking? He found my book and he chewed the corners. You see that? He totally chewed the corners. And luckily I caught him in time before he chewed through the whole book. So then that's copy number 1. And then where's copy number 2? Oh. And then I got a second copy. So that way it wasn't destroyed. And he still got to this one. My parents were like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I was like, I hid this book. I hid it so he couldn't find it, and he still found it. So yeah, but now for my Harry Potter shelf. So the 20th anniversary versions of the book came out, and I can't wait for the 20th anniversary of Chamber of Secrets to come out, but I did get the 20th anniversary hardcover of Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, depending on what part of the world you're from. So I probably will get the paperback Gryffindor version as well. But I can't wait for Chamber of Secrets to come out this summer. Favorite authors of all time. I'm pretty sure just because like I fell in love with her when I was really little, or not really little, when I was younger. I fell in love with her when I was younger reading this one. This is my favorite one at first. Sarah Dessen, This Lullaby. This book made me fall in love with Sarah Dessen, and so she is my favorite author. For young adult contemporary. Now, I don't read that much contemporary, but if Sarah Dessen has a new book, I'm buying it and I'm reading it. So I don't know if I want to make a Sarah Dessen shelf or if I just want to kind of blend her in with the rest of them. So that one is hard, but I think we're gonna go with shelf. I think we're gonna go with shelf and we're gonna see what happens. Great book. So this is tricky because Harry Potter has its own shelf, but I think J.K. Rowling is, her non-Harry Potter books are not going to be part of the Harry Potter shelf. Do y'all have some books that like you loved in high school and like you're looking back at it now and you're like, maybe that was a big mistake on my part? Well, this is that book. So another series that I absolutely loved in high school was the House of Night series by PC and Kirsten Cast. I read every single one of them, and there's like, I don't know, 15 or 16. Like my entire review is on my blog, like or my each book has a review on my blog. But actually, I was you know what? I can read it right here. 1, 2. There's 11. Was only 11? There's 11. I thought there was 15 or 16. But there's a lot of them. And it deals with vampires and Native American culture and just a lot. There's a lot going on. But I absolutely love that series. Like, I truly loved it in high school. I was really lucky. The last one was sent to me, so I only have the last one in book form. The rest of them, I read all of them on my Kindle. So I don't think I'll be buying the book form. I don't think I need the book form of these, but there you go. What a series. Now to get through this box of, I know this box isn't that big, but it's packed with a lot of books that I used to love, but some of these are from like middle school and elementary school, and I didn't want my mother to keep them, so I think they're gonna go towards the bottom, but expect to see pictures of them soon because I love these books. I love these series, like Lemony Snicket, A Series of Unfortunate Events. You know, I had to keep that. I don't even own all the books. I think I'm missing 2 of them because it was at a time where my mother didn't want to buy me all the books. So like some of them I got from the library and some of them she bought me. So some of them I have, some of them I don't. And then also, sorry, I'm gonna kneel now. Whew, there we go. Also, Old Magic. I don't know what it was about this book. I'm pretty sure it's on my blog, likeisapagturner.com, but I'm pretty sure it's on my blog if you search for it. But like, if someone asked me my favorite book, for some reason this book is still in my head as like my absolute favorite book. I'd be like, Old Magic. Wouldn't be able to remember the author, Marion Curley. Maybe I'll remember it now. But like this book, I've read it a couple of times. You know what? Maybe I'll reread it this year and see if I still like it. Maybe I'll add that to a reread list. I've been thinking about rereading Harry Potter. So let's see what we got else in here. Ooh, the Pendragon series. Let me find the first one. What is it? Oh, here it is. I remember nothing of this series. Like, nothing of this series. But I remember really enjoying it, though. The Pendragon series by DJ McHale. Like, I really remember enjoying it, which is why I have all of them. And I wonder if I ever read the 6th one. The spine isn't broken, so it leads me to believe that I never got to the 6th one. But, you know, I might reread this too and see if I still like it as an adult. Because it came out in copyrighted 2002? So we're talking 15 years ago? Yeah, 16 years ago? Yeah, copyrighted 2002. So we're talking 16 years ago. That's when I was 10 is when this book came out. So maybe I'll reread it. Because I have this whole series here too, or at least reread the first one. Read the first one. And then finally, what else I have in here? Let me find the first one of the series that I used to love. Let me find the first one. Haha. Daughters of the Moon series. Daughter of the Moon series. I used to love this series as well. Okay, like when I was younger, I really loved everything about the moon and the stars. I used to read everything about astrology, not astronomy, astrology. So I used to do all of that. My first tattoo ever is a moon and stars. I got that at 16. I have another tattoo and it's a star, and so like this was a big deal for me. I cannot tell you exactly what this book is about, but once again, it was a series that I absolutely loved. So these series are gonna go towards the bottom though, so I can leave room for growth in some of these, and yeah. Other than that, I've got some random books in here. Son of a Witch is in here. Wicked is around here somewhere. I already put up A Lion Among Men. You know, Wicked is great. Son of a Witch, I don't think I ever finished Son of a Witch. There was a piece of paper in here at one point that had the spot I was at, but I should probably just start over. I don't think I ever finished it. Just got distracted. Some other good ones. This one, I don't remember why I have it. I think it was from school though. So actually I don't think 3 Cups of Tea was from school. I think I was genuinely intrigued and I just never got around to reading it when I was younger, but it came out a long time ago. Ooh, my favorite ever book from school was Life of Pi Fun fact, I've never actually seen the movie. It's been on my list. I know it got so many awards, but I've never actually seen the movie. But shout out to Mrs. Swartz. She's like my favorite English teacher, and I still love her today. You know, you and your family love her when your mom gives your teacher a quilt. That's a big deal. So, Life of Pi, great book. Camera died again while I was finishing putting these books on the bottom shelf, so I'll have to show them to you later, but all those books I was just talking about fit on the bottom shelf, so let's get back to it. Now I'm about done with books. I know it looks so sparse and so bare. If you follow my channel, y'all, I'm an e-reader. I love my Kindle and my iPad and my phone and my computer. Those are all the places I can read on. So some of these books I have acquired through different subscription boxes like Fairy Loot, Owl Crate, and Noir Reads, and Candlelit, right? Yes, and Candlelit box. And then some of these, I've had for a while, and I'm gonna be collecting more books. I know that's that's normal in the booktube realm, and not like in the rest of the world, but for the rest of the world, collecting book covers and books it's normal. Expensive, but normal. So now we're going to be doing bookish stuff and bookish merchandise going up on the shelves. Oh, and my Ellies and all my elephants are going on the shelves too, because I include them in about every single one of my pictures. So let's keep going. I don't have any of the Mortal Instruments books, like not a one. I've read them all, but I don't have any of them in print, and I don't have any of the Lord of the Rings books, but they're my favorite movie. I don't think I can read the books, but they're my favorite movie of all time. Okay, so I want to add lights to my bookshelves. Just to make them look pretty. So I'm gonna get Eric to help me put these lights up and put these on a hook. Let's see what happens. So I've commandeered Eric to help me hang these lights. The light string isn't long enough just to be by themselves, so we're gonna need an extension cord. We don't have an extension cord, but we're gonna hang them up anyway, and then when we get an extension cord, then it'll be all better. He's such a good helper. All the shelving is done. I'm so excited about that. Now I just get to buy more books. But now we can take a closer look, at least, at the shelves. So now we get to take a closer look at the bookshelves. So on the top shelf, I have books written by Black authors. So all these are books written by Black authors. I could definitely use more, but I got some of these from the Noir Reads boxes, and some of them from the Atlanta Kickback as well. Over here, this is what I guess I decided to do for my Sarah Dessen shelf. You know, I was saying I didn't know what I was going to do about this shelf, so this is what happened. I've got Game of Thrones here as well, and I guess if I get Lord of the Rings, this is where I'm going to put them, because I've got this soap I got from a box, as well as this bag here. And then on my second shelf, these are all the books that I have that I've just color coded, added the candles, some of my elephants. I've got my Jasmine Funko Pop to go with my Whole New World book, some more candles, and then this book down here just didn't fit. But I didn't want to start a whole new shelf. Got my Harry Potter shelf. Actually, both these shelves are going to be for Harry Potter. I'm working on getting the illustrated collection, and I'm also working on getting the rest of the 20th edition copies. You know, Chamber of Secrets comes out in July or this summer, so I'll definitely be getting that. And then some of the other specialty books, I'll be working on getting those as well. And then next on this shelf, I've got my Sarah J. Maas and Leigh Bardugo shelf. I liked the Sarah J. Maas series, so I'm probably really going to work on those to get the ACOTAR and Throne of Glass series. Got some open shelves down here. Of course, one of them is going to be the rest of my Harry Potter collection and probably some other Bookish merchandise. But down here, of course, these are all my throwback books I've got going on, including Lemony Snicket, Daughter of the Moon series, and the Pendragon series. I'll be finishing those as well. And up top, I've got some boxes. Just because when I take pictures, sometimes they put the shipping labels on top of, especially Fairy Loot likes to put their shipping labels on top of their logo. And so when I try and take a picture, it has a shipping label on top, and I can take a picture of the box. So I kept the boxes that looked the best and put them up there. But anyway, that is my bookshelf for the time being. Look out for new books being added to the shelves and new collections. But I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Look out for some shelfies on Instagram and some more updates. But until next time, keep turning the pages.